I get asked by agencies all the time on ways to boost sales and to get more revenue into their business. And I feel like the solution is pretty easy. The solution is right under your nose and you're not doing it, and I don't understand why. 2 words: paid discovery. I'll give you a practical example. I have an agency that I work with, and last year they worked with a brand, and the budget for the website, it was a simple-ish website, simple-ish, of course it's always simple when the client gives you their high-level requirements. But let's just say the budget was about $10,000. And they did the project, it ran over massively, over-serviced, super unprofitable, pain in the ass. They then left and didn't come back for more work. So unrealistic expectations from the start, all of the red flags you can imagine. The ironic thing is, a couple of weeks ago, a direct competitor of that brand saw the website they had done and said, oh my God, we love that website. Different look and feel, but essentially the functionality was pretty much the same technical requirements. And it was a kind of a like for like. They'd already done it once, so they could do this again. And the difference was they implemented paid discovery. And the difference was the budget was nearly 6 times the amount which the client was willing to pay for. Now, if you look back at the project that was done last year, you'll realize you probably needed a budget 6 times the amount, but you just didn't quote them for it and you lost out and it was super unprofitable. So the point I'm making is it's on us as agencies to re-educate clients on the correct process. It's just like doing work in a house. Let's just say, for example, in my house, if I wanted to get my kitchen redone or wanted to get an extension on the house, or the bathroom renovated, there is not a snowball's chance in hell that I would bring some builder or contractor into my house and tell him to crack on. It just wouldn't happen. I would expect to pay him to come in and do due diligence and give me a game plan and a manifest of what that project looked like. So just because a website is virtual and you can't physically see it, it doesn't make it any difference than building a physical property or a physical thing. So why should our process be any different just because it's virtual? And the reality is, if somebody is paying you to do discovery, it means they're not going to be paying other agencies to do it, in which case it's yours to lose. What I would recommend when it comes to paid discovery, just a couple of top tips. Number 1, it's usually around 10% of the rough budget range. So if they're telling you they've got a 10 to 30K, you're going to split it down the middle. 20K, 10% of that is roughly 2,000. Don't get caught up on how much money they're going to be spending on the discovery, because really it's just an opportunity to get them over the line and build that relationship. The second tip I would give as well, you need to make it interactive. A paid discovery is not an opportunity for you to do sort of an exhaustive proposal sales process and then bang them with a big proposal at the end. That's not the point. The point is that you split it out. My recommendation would be a series of workshops. So maybe a creative workshop, an hour and a half, 2 hours, technical planning workshop, hour and a half, 2 hours, and a sort of a roadmap workshop, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And you bring in design for creative, lead dev for technical, and sort of a marketing CRO, e-commerce consultant type person for the third. And just giving that experience for a client to be able to do those workshops and speak for experts. It gives you an opportunity indirectly to then show them what it would be like to work with your agency and walk them through the process of how your agency works. It is yours to lose unless you really shit the bed and do it, you really put them off. It's yours to lose. So if you're not doing paid discovery, it's easy money and it's a win-win. So I would suggest you recommend that immediately. I do have templates on paid discovery. If it's something that you're thinking about or you're not sure whether you're doing it right, give me a shout and I'm happy to share some resources in with you or have a look at what you're going through. Additionally, I have a monthly roundtable for e-commerce agencies only. There's no sales, there's no SaaS, there's nothing like that. It's just an opportunity for e-commerce agencies across the globe to get together and learn from each other and discuss topics like this. Last month we talked about retainer models, one of my favorite topics. This month, it's actually in a couple of days, we'll be talking about possibly paid discovery, because I've had quite a few questions from people about that. Another topic that I get asked about all the time is outbound, like doing outbound sales and positioning yourself so that you're attracting people in. So a combination of a few topics. So if that's of interest, let me know, and happy to send you the Eventbrite link for that. Hope that was helpful. See ya.